Acclaimed actor Gena Rowlands, a two-time Golden Globe and four-time Emmy winner, has passed away at the age of 94. She was best known for her roles in nearly a dozen films directed by her husband, actor-director John Cassavetes, as well as her unforgettable performance in The Notebook, directed by her son Nick Cassavetes. Rowlands' passing was confirmed by TMZ, which reported that her family was by her side until the end. She is survived by her son Nick and two daughters, Alexandra and Zoe, all of whom followed in her footsteps as actor-directors. In June, Nick revealed that Rowlands had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, much like her character Allie in The Notebook. Though modern audiences may best remember Rowlands for playing the older version of Rachel McAdams' character in The Notebook, her acting career began in the 1950s. After leaving the University of Wisconsin to pursue her Hollywood dreams, Rowlands started out in theater and made early appearances on television. "I think that I was lucky to have that period of time because everything was so exciting and new," she once shared with Interview magazine. "I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, which was in Carnegie Hall, which itself was exciting. However, it was her partnership with John that truly established her as a force in the field." Gena Rowlands once shared that acting felt like the only career that made sense for her. While her admiration for Bette Davis initially sparked her interest, it was the chance to embody different characters that truly captivated her and led her to the stage and screen. "I think one of the most wonderful things about acting is that you get to live so many lives," she told The Hollywood Reporter. "I never wanted to be anything but an actress." Her career soared as the muse and frequent collaborator of her husband, John Cassavetes, starring in 10 of his films, including Opening Night, Love Streams, A Woman Under the Influence, and Gloria. The latter two earned Rowlands Oscar nominations for Best Actress. What set their work apart was their decision to often self-finance their projects, bypassing the traditional studio system. "It's not like we were against studio films," she explained to Now Toronto. "We just thought there was plenty of space for any kind of film in the world. We did what we wanted to. And it was almost more pleasure than a human being deserved." Rowlands' final acting roles included lesser-known films such as the comedy-drama 6 Dance Lessons in 6 Weeks and the ensemble piece Parts Per Billion. However, Rowlands was never one to pursue mainstream success or chase accolades. "I just like to do something that I am interested in," she said in an interview with Movie Hole. "I don't want to spend any number of days doing something that I don't like." After her passing, director Nick Cassavetes shared a series of heartfelt tributes to his late mother on his Instagram stories. The first post featured a photo of Rowlands in the movie Gloria, accompanied by the words, "This picture has graced the walls of every office I have ever had. An amazing, strong, talented woman has left us. Rest easy, Gena Rowlands." In a second post, a fan shared a black and white photo of Rowlands with her late husband, filmmaker John Cassavetes, Nick's father, from their movie Opening Night. John, who shared 3 children with Rowlands, Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe, passed away in 1989 at the age of 59 due to complications from cirrhosis. "Another great team reunited. R.I.P. Gena Rowlands," the shared post was captioned. Rowlands and John collaborated on 10 films, including Gloria, Opening Night, A Woman Under the Influence, and Minnie and Moskowitz. Her performances in A Woman Under the Influence 1974 and Gloria 1980 earned Rowlands Best Actress Oscar nominations. In 2012, Rowlands remarried, tying the knot with retired businessman Robert Forrest. Nick also reshared a story from producer Dejana Gudic, his collaborator on the 2023 film Impulse, featuring a black and white photo of Rowlands in her younger years. "I never got a chance to meet her, but the way she raised her son, my dear friend Paul Smeanis, says everything about her. Rest in peace, beautiful soul, Gena Rowlands," Gudic wrote, adding a series of white heart emojis to her caption. In June, Nick shared with Entertainment Weekly that his mother had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease 5 years earlier. They collaborated on the 2004 film The Notebook, where Nick directed her in the role of an older Allie, which became one of her most well-known performances. Rowlands and her late husband, John Cassavetes, had 3 children together, Alexandra, Zoe, and Nick Cassavetes. Gena Rowlands had a distinguished acting career, but one of her most cherished roles was being a mother. The beloved actress, who passed away at 94 on August 14, was the mother of 3 children, Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe Cassavetes, whom she shared with her late husband, filmmaker John Cassavetes. The couple was married for over 30 years before John's death in February 1989. Rowlands later found love again and married retired businessman Robert Forrest in 2012, who became a stepfather to her children. Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe have all pursued careers in the entertainment industry, following in the footsteps of their renowned parents. Besides acting like their mother, they have also made their mark as directors. Notably, Nick directed his mother in the 2004 adaptation of The Notebook, where she portrayed an older Allie. Here's everything to know about Rowlands' children. Nick Cassavetes, the oldest child and only son of Gena Rowlands and John Cassavetes, was born on May 21, 1959. Growing up in the spotlight, Nick spent much of his childhood on film sets, including a role in his father's 1970 film Husbands. Initially pursuing a different career path, Nick attended Syracuse University on a basketball scholarship. However, after a career-ending injury, he shifted his focus and enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York, following in his parents' footsteps. Though he has acted in several films, including Face/Off, The Wraith, and Life, Nick is best known for his work as a director. His notable directing credits include My Sister's Keeper and The Notebook, where he had the opportunity to work with his mother, who played an older Allie. Rowlands' children joined her for the premiere of The Notebook at the Deauville American Film Festival in September 2004. Alexandra Zan Cassavetes, the second child and oldest daughter of Gena Rowlands and John Cassavetes, was born on September 21, 1965. Like her older brother, she became involved in the film industry early on, making small appearances in her father's films Husbands and A Woman Under the Influence, the latter of which also featured her mother. In recent years, Zan has shifted her focus to writing and directing. Her 2004 documentary Z Channel, A Magnificent Obsession, received critical acclaim at the Cannes Film Festival. In 2008, she contributed as a writer to the romantic comedy New York, I Love You, and in 2012, she made her feature film directorial debut with Kiss of the Damned. In October 2013, Alexandra joined her brother and mother at the premiere of The Notebook at the Deauville American Film Festival. The family walked the red carpet together with Rowlands' husband, Robert Forrest. In December 2014, Alexandra, along with her siblings, attended her mother's hand footprint ceremony at the TCL Chinese Theater. Zoe Cassavetes, the youngest child of Gena Rowlands and John Cassavetes, was born on June 29, 1970. Her career in the industry began at just 1 year old with an uncredited role as a baby in her father's 1971 film Minnie and Moskowitz. Her first official acting role came in 1991 with the film Ted and Venus. In addition to her acting work, Zoe is known for creating and hosting the Comedy Central series High Octane, alongside her friend Sofia Coppola. The show featured appearances from notable figures such as Keanu Reeves, the Beastie Boys, and Martin Scorsese. Zoe made her directorial debut in 2000 with the short film Men Make Women Crazy Theory. She is also well regarded for directing and writing the 2007 romantic comedy Broken English, which starred Parker Posey and her mother. Like her siblings, Zoe made several public appearances with her mother over the years, including the ACE Awards in 1991 and the Cannes Film Festival in 1992. In September 2007, they walked the red carpet together at the Deauville American Film Festival for the debut of their movie Broken English. On the personal side, Zoe is married to Sébastien Chainut, a French artist and one half of the DJ duo Scratch Massive. Like, share and subscribe.